Hello there, and welcome to tonight's episode of Amnesia, a game where nobody knows what they're doing, including me. I am here with Iris today. Hello, Iris.
Hello.
Tell the folks at home a little bit about yourself. Anything you want to plug or anything?
Well, I'm Iris. I go by Morrow Plays. I'm a cosplayer. I'm a cozy streamer over at Morrow Plays here on Twitch. Um, and I love all things fantasy, like Dungeons and Dragons. So I have all my dice prepared for this evening. I've please wish me luck. They've rolled terribly sometimes, so please give me all the good luck that you have. Thank you.
Good luck, because today's episode is not fantasy, so I'm sorry.
Oh no, I bet it's horror.
I am from Woodcarver Gaming. We do things like dice trays, like you can see here, and GM screens, like you can see here. And we also do just released our dice, which are like these wood resin hybridy hand carved things, math rocks that you
Mathematical click-clacks.
mathematical
Exactly.
clicks
Yeah.
rolls right off the tongue.
Yep.
Right, that's it from me. That's it from you. Let's get into the game.
Yep. We're good.
Okay, it is dark. You feel all your memories slipping away from you. But you try to hold on to anything that you can. And the one thing that you know about yourself is that you are a very creative person.
hmm Okay.
But everything else just slips away. The first thing that you hear is a voice inside your head that says, Nova, Nova, wake up. And you open your eyes to see that you're in a pretty grungy, cheap motel room. There is green and red glow coming in from the window from fluorescent lights outside. And the voice in your head continues, Good, you're awake. Listen, you have to leave now.
Okay. Can I check? Am I wearing like pants? Because I feel like that's an important thing to check before you leave anywhere.
Pants,
Oh,
check. Yes, you are wearing
I'm wearing pants.
you're wearing
Good.
these black leather pants. You got like these black military kind of boots on, black
Okay,
shirt.
so I'm cool.
Yeah, you're
Is what
cool.
we're
You got
saying.
like a black
Cool.
leather trench
Amazing.
coat on as well, kind of thing.
Okay. So I'm fashionably cool. Amazing. Um, I look around, I guess, where I am at, and kind of to see if there's. Do I have like a? Is there a bag around? Like any sort of like, I don't know,
Um, roll a d4.
roll D4. Okay. A 3.
So the room looks pretty sparse. The
Okay.
there's no like visible bag or anything like that. You're just lying on the bed at the moment. But you can't take a long look around anything because the voice in your head is just like, Nova, you have to leave right now. They're coming for you. And as he says this, you hear like raised voices and rushing footsteps coming from outside the door.
Okay. Is there a window?
There is a window, yes.
Can I open the window and see if I can climb out or jump out, depending on what level I'm on?
So you go over and open the window, and you see a fire escape. Those
Okay.
American things.
Thank God. I was like, am I gonna die instantly? Just throw myself out the window.
So you climb out onto the fire escape, and you see
Yep.
right below you um, what you recognize in this world as police cars. They look more like these black metal kind of tanks. Kind of think of like the Batmobile in Batman
Mm-hmm.
Begins kind of thing.
Yep.
Um, and you see like police officers in their black kind of leather breastplates and got like a badge on one side, helmets on. More militaristic kind of police officers. There's some standing around there, but others have kind of like run into the building.
Okay. Cool. I'm after the police are after me. Excellent. I'm gonna start stealthily climbing down the fire escape as quietly as I can. I know those things can be really noisy, but I'm gonna try and be as quiet and as quick as I can going down them.
There is also going up, just so you're aware of the option.
Okay. Maybe I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
Go up? Okay.
Yeah.
Still quietly, I'm assuming?
Yeah, still very quietly. I don't want them to notice me.
I will go D8.
Yep. A 6.
Cool. So you think you're being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you make your way up the ladder, and you're now on top of the. You had to go over a little ledge, and now you're on top of the building.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You look out now that you have a nice view of the city. So you're in a very busy metropolis. You're currently on a apartment block, and there are other apartment blocks around you, and then further away there are buildings like skyscrapers and everything. More up, it's a very more technologically advanced kind of city. Not currently where you are. There seems to be like the slummy area.
Okay.
But in some of the other ones, there's like big, huge billboards, but they're like video screens, hologram video screen kind of billboard things. And it's very colourful as well. There's like green and blues and yellow lights, or fluorescent kind of lights all over the place.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a voice that I heard. I'm gonna see if I can talk to this voice in my head and just like, hi, voice in my head. Is there a particular area you want me to go, or am I gonna wing it?
First,
Voice.
he says, first you need to get safe, hide somewhere, and then we can talk. Quickly, they're after you.
Okay. From where I am at on, I guess, this roof, is there another building that's close by that I can try and leap over to?
Yeah. So where you just came up, where the fire escape was in an alley. But then if you go over to the other side of the building, there's another building. I guess technically there's another alley, but like it's much thinner, so you wouldn't be able to get a car down there.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna run across.
as you like look at the gap and like try to like think in your head if you can make the jump, you actually start to see in your vision like numbers and calculations and like a little green arrow that's just like do this trajectory and all these like variations of all this stuff.
Okay.
So it's telling you exactly like where to step to jump and how far to run and all that stuff.
Okay. I trust the brain vision thing that's happening. I'm gonna do exactly what it says. I'm gonna follow the little trajectory of the arrow.
Right, roll a d6.
Yep. A 5.
Cool. You do a little misstep somewhere along the way, but you still manage to get all across just fine.
Okay, cool. From there, once I'm on the other side, is there maybe the other side, is there another way to kind of like get back into maybe that building to see if I can like...
So there's a door that's kind of like staying there. It's got like a little shell thing that obviously leads down.
Okay.
And then if you keep going over to the other side, there's like another fire escape that goes down that building.
I'm going to go through the other fire escape because I feel like they might assume that I've gone there. So I'm actually going to go to that door and see if I can open it and see if I can leave it half open to kind of, if they do come this way, think that I've gone through it.
You
if
check it
possible.
and it's locked.
God dang it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna just keep going through the fire escape then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make it to that fire escape, and there's no police or anything in this alley. Just big garbage cans and rats.
Mm-hmm.
So you make it your way down, and
Yep.
you down the bottom. So this alleyway, there's goes out in two ends sides.
Yep.
One looks more like a bustling main thoroughfare street kind of thing, and the other one seems a little more deserted.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in the bustling street and see if I can blend in a little bit, and then find another, maybe a couple of blocks down, see if there's another area I can go and hide in, just to get as far away from this vicinity as possible.
Okay, so you walk into the bustling street area, and it looks very busy and crowded. There's lots of like market stalls and street vendors. They're all just like selling wares and food, and there's like people walking around everywhere. Very like crazy hair, like pink mohawks, and got piercings all over their faces. And it's not that you don't blend in. There are definitely people walking around with just like black and all that stuff. But yeah, it's very punk culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep, I guess, walking through the crowd, maybe up 2 to 3 blocks, and see if there's another alleyway and go hide in that, if possible.
Cool. Roll a d8 for me.
That was a 5.
Okay, so as you're making your way through the crowd, you kind of take a few glances behind you and you do see that the police are kind of like, they haven't seen you, but they're definitely kind of like searching the area.
Okay. I just keep my eyes forward and just keep walking with purpose.
Okay.
And yeah, until I find another alleyway that maybe is a little bit a ways away, and kind of just like turn into it.
Cool. So you turn into this alleyway. There's like a homeless guy sleeping in there.
Okay. I walk past the homeless man and see if there's like I guess another bunch of bins or something, and kind of hide behind those.
Yeah, there's like one of those big industrial bins. So you sit behind that, and the voice is just like, "Good, now we can talk. You probably have a lot of questions."
Yeah, I do. Why are you in my head? Am I okay? I don't feel okay.
First, my name is Mercury. You are part of a resistance group. There is a company called Time Tech Incorporated that their technology would be bad for our society. We have endeavored to stop them. You are part of this resistance. However, we feel that you were compromised after you stole some of their information and they were potentially tracking you. So I'm afraid we had to reboot your system and, well, erase your memory. It may come back in fragments, I'm not sure.
Wait, am I a robot?
Android is probably the better term.
Okay. Oh, cool. So I can't die then? Does that mean, do I have like superpowers?
Well,
robot powers, I guess. Not superpowers. That would be weird.
your strength and speed is better than a human.
Okay.
You wouldn't feel any pain, but certainly if you got your head blown off, that would
That would be bad.
be bad.
That would be very bad. I definitely don't want that. Okay, well, okay. I understand why you erased my memory. That's fair enough. Little bit annoyed by that information, but I get it. Gotta, help the resistance. But what now? Where am I going? Do you have the information that I stole?
You still have the information stored in a backup drive that wasn't affected by the erasure. And I will now guide you to our location so we can meet and we can extract the information.
Okay, great. Let's do that. I'm ready whenever you are. Direct away.
So as he's saying all this, you start getting a memory.
Mhm.
So you remember you are in a skyscraper, up high, at least 20 stories, probably more. It is dark, the lights are off, and you are walking around cautiously, making sure there is no one around. Because if someone saw you, you would certainly be arrested. You creep around the hallways, purposefully making your way to a certain room. You pick the lock and make your way into what you now see is a server room. You walk to a console and place your hand on the screen, and it begins to flicker, and information begins to transfer into your mind. In lightning speed, you see things for plans for time-related inventions. So theoretical travel both back and forward, alternate reality exploration, present to past communication, things like that. And yeah, you just store all that in a hard drive in your head.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to mention that I just got a memory too. I'm going to keep that to myself.
Cool. Okay, so he says, okay, so we are a bit a ways away. You may want to find a means of transport to get here quicker. We can't risk you going to a train station or anything like that.
Okay. I guess I would know how to drive. Should I just steal a car? Like, am I cool to steal a car? Are you guys cool with me stealing cars? Do we do crime like that? I just want to know that up front before I commit a crime.
As long as nobody's hurt, we are not objectionable to it.
Okay. All right. I will. I guess there's another area of this alley going the other side. I'll see if I can go to another street and see if I can find a car or vehicle that I might be able to jimmy the lock and whisk it away for a while.
Roll a d4 for me.
Okay. Oh no. It's a 2.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's okay, it's only a d4. The voices. So you go out into here and you see this is a pretty quiet area, and it's actually a car park. Ooh, how fortuitous for you.
Oh, amazing.
Currently empty though, except for some bikies. You see a nice bikie gang with their nice fluorescent coloured hair and jackets and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're currently where you are. Most of them have their backs to you, and they're kind of like watching two of their buddies kind of like do crazy stunts and stuff around.
Okay.
Because they're not like Harleys, they're more like dirt bikes.
Okay. I'm gonna just do a little bit of a nod, and see if I can go and find, I don't know, probably not the nicest car, but just like a sad car, I guess. Not the saddest car, but a sad-looking car.
You need some company.
Just not someone's expensive car, but not like a car
one that would
will
like
break
blend
down.
in. Yeah.
A blendable car that
Yeah.
just isn't a fancy car. Because if I get a fancy car, everyone's gonna know it's me. Like, that's just standard. That's how my brain is thinking anyway. So I'm going to go and just have a look around, see what cars are there, and start trying to open them, see if someone's left it unlocked.
Sure. Um, so, because I should mention that it is nighttime in case I
Okay.
didn't mention that before. So, most of the cars in this car park are empty. Well, this car park is mainly empty
Mm-hmm.
because this, you gather, it seems to be the main hangout for this little bikie gang. So maybe people like steer clear of here.
There.
So there's definitely no fancy cars here. So all the ones that are, you see are graffitied on, and some of the windows are broken in. Don't know if they run or not, but they are. They would definitely stand out.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna go up to the bikies. And politely ask for now if I could borrow one of their bikes. I'm just gonna be like, hi, hello, sirs, lovely gentlemen, love your bikes. I'm on a really cool mission thing, and I kind of need to borrow one, if that's quite all right.
They all kind of just like look at you and like kind of form like a little semicircle around you. They're all just like, they all have like beer bottles in their hands, and they're just like, who, the one that you suspect is probably, they're all like jeering and just like looking at you with condescending kind of looks. And then the who you suspect is the leader kind of walks forward, and kind of like gives you like a look up and down. It's like, all right, and what are you gonna do for us then, little lady? I don't know where this voice came from. It's terrible. Sorry. It's not very intimidating at all.
Well, so it's like, it sounds like an old man pirate, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Well, look, how about this jacket? It is it's actually my grandfather's jacket. And he was a bikie. You might know him as One-Eyed Pete. He like famous bikie back like 50 years ago. But this is his jacket, and I would give it to you. It's also meant to be very lucky.
They turn just like, wasn't your father One-Eyed Pete, Bob? Like, that was a Two-Teeth Joe. Like, oh, I had an uncle called One-Armed Steve. Just like back and forth, things like that. Roll a d10 for me.
Okay. That's an 8.
The leader is like, tempting offer. How about this? Obviously, I'm not going to let you just take my bike.
Okay.
I wasn't born. I was yesterday. Oh, yesterday! But how about I give you a ride to where you need to go?
You know what? I feel like that's, yes. I'm agreeable to this deal, and I'm happy with this. Thank you so much, kind sir.
When you say that, the voice in your head pipes up, and it's just like, Nova, we have risked a lot, and we don't need any leaks that could potentially lead people to our location. So I must insist that you come alone.
How about, and I just talk it like, how about he drives me like a block away? And then I just run. I could run the rest of the way.
All the bikers are just like, who is she talking to? He's like, Mercury's just like, I will direct you to a alternate location, and you can get dropped off there.
Okay. And I go and climb on the bike. I'm just like ready. I'm like, let's go.
The leader's just like, all right. Drinks his beer, then throws the beer bottle. I'll be back, boys. And he hops on. I don't know.
Hops on.
Over here. Cool. And he just gets on, and then you take off.
Cool. I'm holding on because I would be scared. This is very fast.
As you're holding on, you kind of realize that your body is kind of like rebalancing itself. So you've kind of got like a internal thingy that's kind of like no matter where you turn, you're like always.
Okay. Yep.
Like a chicken head.
Okay. Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Mercury is basically giving you directions, and you're kind of pointing to Bonehead, which is now his name. As you're winding through the streets and everything like that, you can start seeing that these holographic billboards that you've been seeing like all over the place now have like a picture of you on them from like a security cam, kind of like.
Oh no.
And it's saying like wanted, dead or alive on them.
I just hold on and just like kind of cover my face a little bit and just like while we're riding, just so no one else can see me. That's me just trying to disguise myself, just hand over the face, like no one will notice. Nothing to see here.
As you're riding, Bonehead actually pulls over at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like right in front of one of the billboards. And he's just like, now, we have a little bit of a dilemma here. See, I feel like that reward would come in quite handy. So I could continue on your mission, or I could hand you over. Which one should I do?
Look, you could hand me over, but I'll have you know, I'm actually an android and I have super strength, and I will snap your neck if you do not take me to the location I would like to go. So if you value your life, I think, just personally, you take me where I want to go. Otherwise, I'm going to have to kill you. I don't feel like killing you. You seem like a nice man. But if you think you're giving me up, I will straight up kill you. I have no qualms about this.
I completely understand. Good choice.
It's like, I will straight up murder you. It's like,
Start
do
the
not.
bike again. Goes. So, as you're making your way through all these dark streets, you another memory comes back to you.
Okay.
So you remember as you were making your way out of the building after stealing the files, you start hearing some voices coming from up ahead, and you slink into the shadows and sneak your way forward. And there you see a light on in an office. When you get closer, you see two people inside. The first you recognize as CEO of TimeTech Incorporated, Mason Brannon. The other you can't see properly.
Okay.
They are talking behind a closed door. You can't hear more than a few muffled words, such as security, thief, access. Mason doesn't look happy. He eventually storms out of the office and you duck behind a wall to avoid being seen. Then the other man exits the office. You look around the corner and see his face, and you recognize this one as Mercury.
Oh no. Okay. That's not great. Because we're still riding on the bike, can I just ask, Bike Man? I'm just going to call him Bike Man.
Bike Man, Bonehead. They're all made up
Bonehead,
names.
Bike Man. I'm just gonna be like, hey, do you happen to have like a gun or anything? Do you have a gun I could take from you?
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. So 3.
He like pulls over again. He's just like, I feel like this relationship has grown quite significantly in the 5 minutes that we've known each other.
Look, I trust you. I feel like you're a really good friend to me in this time. I know it's only been short, but you know when you know.
Kindred spirits, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not sure if I have a spirit, but I get it to some degree. But yeah, like, I just have a bit of a feeling that I might need a gun.
Right, cool. Well, lucky for you, I have a gun. I have 2 actually, and a knife.
Ooh, can I have a gun and a knife?
I don't think our friendship has extended that far.
Should I wait 5 more minutes and then ask for the knife?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But you can have this gun. And he pulls out like a pistol. You also see like strapped to the side of the bike, there's like a shotgun.
Okay.
But you could have this one.
Okay, I take it. I take it. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing, one, your bike, now your gun. 5 minutes to go, and I'll ask for your knife too. But let's keep going.
And then 10 minutes, I'll ask for your hand.
Yeah.
What?
It's just like they get married. We run off into the sunset.
By the way, I'm Bonehead.
I could be Mrs. Bonehead. Beautiful.
Okay. So you get back on your bike. Just one. You're just gonna keep following Mercury's directions?
Yep. I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. So he leads you to a kind of like a residential area,
Okay.
and he tells you to stop.
Okay. And I let him know, well, Bikey Man, Bonehead, that we're all good. I'm like, yep, this is a spot. So I believe it's been more than 5 minutes. May I take your knife as well as a farewell gift? And you can have my jacket.
That seems fair.
I take off my jacket and I give it to him.
He's just like, I'll never forget you, whatever your name was.
Oh, I think my name's Nova, but I can't be sure. But
That's
that
fair.
will do. It's been a rough night, Things been happening. I barely know what's going on. But look, thanks to the knife, thanks to the gun, and thanks to the ride and the friendship. Hopefully maybe we'll meet each other again down the track.
I hope so. I get so lonely being leader.
I just walk off as he's talking.
I love
I just like, okay, thank you, and I walk off.
He like puts on the jacket, It's a little bit tight on him, but you know, it's just like, yeah.
It'll stretch.
Yeah. Speeds off. Okay, so Mercury's just like, okay, this should be far enough away that anyone following couldn't guess where we were from here.
Okay. I keep following his directions. I'm not going to clue in to him that I am suspicious of him right now.
Cool. Roll a d8 for me.
A 5.
So the street that you're on, you're walking down this dark street. Then a security light. You walk past the security light and like spotlight flashes on you.
Yep.
And like you see the person in the house, their like curtain like move back a bit. And you just keep walking. And then you start to see like lights turn on in houses and like curtains. So it'll be like 1 or 2, and you keep walking, and then a couple more, and like people are like looking out. And then you start getting the sense that you're being followed. So you have to like look around, and people have like started leaving their houses and slowly like keeping at a distance but still following you.
I get the gun out and I kind of just, I guess, talk out loud to Mercury and be like, hey, we have a problem. The area you've sent me to, all the people that live in their houses have started to follow me. I'm very uncomfortable. Is this meant to happen?
No, that is quite unfortunate. You need to lose them.
Well, there's a lot. Okay. Should I just shoot them? I have a gun.
I would not recommend it. I feel like that would cause...
That would draw attention.
Yes,
You're right.
yes.
You're right. That would draw attention. I'm going to start running.
As you're having this conversation, now people from the houses in front of you come out, and like this one main guy's like stepping forward. He's got like a rifle in his hand.
Oh no.
He's just like, I need you to start right there.
Terribly sorry. I'm actually on my way to dinner, and I'm actually already quite late. So, yeah, can't stop now because my mother is waiting for me, and she's very being tardy is really annoys her. So, no can do, sir.
The police have been called, and I would really appreciate it if we did the alive, not dead part of the poster.
So, okay, look, if you do shoot me and I like bleed out, I'm actually full of a virus and that's why they're after me. And if any of like blood comes out, this virus will become airborne and you will all become like creatures that will eat each other. So if you don't want that, I think you should let me pass.
Roll a d10 for me.
I would apologize.
Really embracing the creative side of this thing, aren't you?
It's like, I would apologize, but I can't. That's 6.
So you see a couple of them, like, kind of is like, and kind of like step back a bit, but that main guy doesn't seem to be phased. He's just like, there are other means of subduing you without drawing blood.
Oh, sorry. Did I just say drawing blood as well? If you touch my skin as well, got a bit of a rash and it's part of it. So, don't want to do that.
I'll take my chances.
That's unfortunate. Can I shoot him?
You can.
I'm
Roll
just gonna straight up like, that's unfortunate. Shoot you.
roll a d6.
Okay. A 4.
Yep. Yeah, you hit him square in the chest. He goes down. Everyone else is just like, what do we do?
That's right. So if you come for me, I will shoot you in the chest. And if you shoot me, you're all gonna get diseased. And none of you want that. You all seem like lovely folk.
They just hear,
Especially
like,
you, and I just point at someone.
whip the gun. Especially
Yeah,
you.
especially you.
Then you just hear people like, they shot Daryl! Get her! And then they all start like, whatever weapons they have, whether it's like a broom or a rifle or something, they start throwing and shooting things at you.
Okay, I'm gonna start running, but as I run, can I try and grab the rifle from Mr. Deadman that I gunned down?
Sure. Let's roll a d20.
Okay. An 11.
11.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
So you do manage to
Pry it from his cold, dead hands.
you kind of do this cool little like slide and like grab the gun while you slide and then go up and keep running. Your awesome android body doesn't really understand physics, so it just ignores it.
I like it. I'm just gonna fang it. I'm just gonna keep
Gravity.
running.
Who needs it?
No. No one.
Yeah. But as you're running, a spotlight kind of like flashes down on you, and you look up and you see like this police drone following you.
Hey Mercury, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm saying this as I'm running. I had like a vision, but a memory of you in the office with the big boss man of that company, and you were being suspicious. I just want to know up front, whilst I'm being chased by a horde of people, and it seems like a big helicopter thing, are you bad? Because I just want to know that up front before I show up here and bring this horde of nonsense with me.
Just like,
I made a mistake, okay? I shot him, I got scared. I don't know if I can actually get scared. I am an android, but you know what I mean? I'm just panicked, okay? This is very stressful.
I should have explained that. This is my fault. I am very sorry.
Yeah, communication is key, you know.
The heist that we needed to do in order to get the information required us to go into the building. But if we didn't go in there with the correct access codes, security would have been alerted and we would have been caught. So we lured the CEO to come there that night in order to use his access codes to enter the building. From there, I distracted him while you went and stole the plans.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you here. You better
Please
not
do
mess.
not bring the horde of police and angry mobsters to our location.
Well, I'm trying not to. Is there a look? I feel like I don't know how to lose them. Okay, this isn't a situation I've been in before. Not that I can remember.
So with your little android legs, you are definitely outrunning the people.
Oh, that's great.
So they're kind of like a non-issue at this moment. But the drone above you is keeping up.
How high is it?
It's not super high, probably about 10 meters or so.
I'm gonna shoot it down.
Okay. So just spin around and shoot with a pistol or
with
rifle?
Rifle.
Cool. Go D... The light is kind of in your eyes, so we'll go D8.
Okay. That's a 6.
Okay, so you clip it in one of its spinny fan thingies.
Yep.
Drone anatomy. I don't know what it is.
The little spinny things.
Spinny fan thing.
Yep.
What's its technical term for it?
That's a technical term.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't Google it. So it starts veering and swerving and everything like that. But you do hear sirens coming to its location in the distance.
I just keep running then. Because
Cool.
it seems like it's going to be flailing around a bit. So hopefully I can get away from it. And I'm just going to keep running. And give me more directions quickly so I can lose them and get to you.
Yeah. Roll a D. Let's go D12.
Okay. It's a 1. My luck is so far.
Not quite.
Oh, okay. Every time I see a 1, I'm like, oh no.
It's the good thing about this game. Is it depends on both rolls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You do manage to keep running, kind of like going through people's yards and over their fences, over their dogs, and you kind of find a little back alley to like hide in, and the flailing drone is like still like trying to keep up with you, even though it's like going all over the place, and it gets to a certain point and seems to have lost you and goes in like a different direction.
Phew. Okay, Mercury, I think I've lost the drone now. Please help.
Okay, good. All right, just keep going. We'll be together soon. So he keeps giving you directions.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking in the shadows and everything like that, you get another memory.
Okay.
And you remember coming back to the hotel room you were staying in. When you enter, you realize there is someone in there with you, and suddenly a large hulking figure attacks you, and you try to fight back, but they're too strong, and they manage to restrain you. As they are holding you there, you see another figure, Mason Brannan, and he says, "Hello, Nova. A pleasure to finally meet you. We seem to have found ourselves at an impasse. You have something I want, and I have something you want. So how about a trade? You give me the location of the resistance, and I give you your life." You reluctantly agree, as you saw no immediate alternative. Besides, you didn't actually know where the resistance was anyway, so you didn't see the harm in it. "Good," Mason says. "Just allow us to insert a small piece of code into your software, and then we'll be on our way." You are not sure what they did to you, but they kept their word and left.
Uh-oh. Shit. Mercury, problem.
Yes, what is it?
Look, to be honest, don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I can trust anyone, but so, you know the seedy hotel that I was in initially, so I got like attacked there. I just like, whoa, memory popped up. And that Brennan, whatever his name is, boss man, kind of did something to my system, and I believe he is tracking us. So, whoops. What do I do? Can I remove it myself or something? I don't know.
We thought that maybe it was just a virus that he used to track you, and then that the system reboot would have got rid of that. But if he actually inserted it into your native code, the reboot wouldn't have affected that. That is...
Maybe I should retire. Maybe,
Wait.
you know...
I hear something. Oh. How did they... Couldn't possibly... Then he, kind of goes quiet. And then he comes back going, Nova, run. They found us. You have to run. Get away from here. Get far away. And just like cuts off.
Run away. Oh my god. Oh man, this is not going the way I planned.
Suddenly there's a strange... You can't explain it.
Mm-hmm.
But suddenly there is a smell of like smoke in the air. And it's kind of like a weird deja vu effect happened on you. And then you see where the direction that you were heading in, you're kind of like now in a industrial warehouse kind of area. And you could have sworn that like you're walking up to a set of warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
And before they looked fine, but now they look burnt and charred. Not like there's an active fire on them at the moment, but there was a fire on them at some stage.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the burnt buildings. I'm gonna still go to where I was being directed to, even though he told me to run. No one can tell me what to do. I'm gonna go, even though they've been doing that for this whole time, I'm gonna go there anyway.
Cool. So you walk up to this row of warehouses, and it looks like they've been bombed, essentially. They're just like all the roof is like caved in. It's just like debris everywhere.
Really?
Oh.
Well, that's the mission done. Okay, I'm gonna go into the rubble and see if I'm just gonna call it out. Like, Mercury, did you happen to die? Did you survive?
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. Me just calling to the dead. A 5.
So your little android analysis thing in your head is like doing a little scan of the area, and it's telling you that this incident, whatever it was, happened probably a good hour ago. So logic is telling you that it couldn't possibly be the warehouse where Mercury was talking to you from, because he was literally talking to you
Like a second
ago.
Yeah. With my robot eyes, can I see if there's like, I don't know, like a secret door or anything? A secret door, or anything that kind of maybe leads to like basement? I feel like secret people would be in a basement. I don't know. That's just the vibe I'm getting. Basement people.
Roll. Those basement people.
Those basement people.
Roll a d12.
Okay. A 4.
Okay. So you dig through the rubble a bit, hoping to find some sort of trapdoor or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You do come across a body that is definitely Mercury's.
Oh no. I check his body for anything that maybe isn't crispy or burnt, that like maybe he has a note or something, or I don't know, maybe he has something useful that I can take from him. A gun, another gun. More guns.
As you're searching his crispy body, you hear a voice from behind you. Hello, Nova.
Ah! What are you? Oh my god, you are a creepy little man. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, so you see Mason Brennan. He's like scrawny, old, bald-headed man.
Yeah, he seems terrifying.
Next to him is this large, hulking behemoth of man who you recognize as the guy who like grabbed you in the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that he is another android.
Okay.
So good of you to come and see my handiwork. Thank you again for the directions.
Well, I didn't mean to give you the directions. I kind of forgot everything. And look, did you have to crisp them up like this? Couldn't you have arrested them?
Well, I'm afraid that you tipped them off too soon, so we didn't know exactly where they were. So we kind of just a broad area kind of thing.
Okay. I'm a little confused because I was talking to our crispy friend here seconds ago, but from my understanding, this happened an hour ago. So unless he's also a ghost now, because I don't know if that's a thing, how was that happening? Or was that you the whole time?
No, of course not. That would be silly. No. It's a patented invention from Time Tech. Present to past communications. You were talking to the man in the past while you were in the present.
Oh. Okay.
Good, isn't it?
No, it's very confusing. And you shouldn't be playing around with time and people's brains like that. It's kind of rude.
Yes, my therapist tells me that.
Well, you should really listen to your therapist. And
my therapist is dead.
Did you kill them?
I can neither confirm nor deny that they died unnaturally.
Oh wow, you need a lot of therapy, good sir. A lot of therapy. Okay, well, you murdered my friend, and I guess the resistance here. I guess our deal was a success, and I'm free to go, right? Live my life, that sort of thing. If you kill me, I'm gonna be really cross with you, because that wasn't the deal that we made.
May have told a little white lie in telling you that you could live. I'm afraid that you still have the trademarked plans inside your head, and I cannot let you live while you have those in your possession.
Okay, I'll just give them back.
You've already seen them.
Hello, lost my memories.
They'll come back. So, pleasure doing business with you, and hope to never see you again. Goodbye. And he walks off, and the big hulking guy just starts like moving towards you.
Oh God. I use the shotgun and start shooting at him. I'm too young to die. I don't know how old I am.
I'm
Just
only
like
200 years old. Let's go a D6.
okay. A 4.
Okay, so you shoot him. You're using the rifle because you.
Yep.
Yep. How many bullets would a rifle have? Because you already shot one on the drone. Let's say 2, just for funsies.
Just the funsies.
Yep. So you shot this guy, kind of like hits him in the leg, but doesn't break his stride whatsoever. And you try to shoot again. It's like gun clicks.
That's not great. And I just throw it away, and I get the little shotgun and try and shoot him with that.
Little pistol.
Yep.
As you throw away and try, he like leaps, like Hulk jumps, and just like comes down with like a fist down on top of you.
Can I try and block him and protect my little robot face?
Yes. Go D10.
A 4.
Yes. You manage to like put your both arms up, and you like both of you just like crush down further into the rubble. Poor Mercury kind of like
Oh no.
gets his arm snapped off.
Oh, it's like he suffered enough. He suffered enough. Okay. I'm gonna try and kick him off. Me, like, just try and just like yeet him off with my legs.
Sure. Go D8.
Okay. That's a 1.
Are you using both legs or just one?
I'd use both.
So, because you're still standing when you did it, so you would need to like basically do a little hop to like do a
Okay.
little bunny hop. That's what you're
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
You try that and does not work. You just go and then fall on your back, and he's still like looming over you.
Well, that was embarrassing.
He's gonna bring like both hands together and try to like smash down on top of you.
I'm gonna try and roll away, like roll out of the way, so I don't get crushed.
D6.
Okay. A 5.
Cool. So you he's aiming for your head, and as you roll out, he manages to slam down on your hair, and just like the whole back half, like silicon skin that you've got and hair just kind of gets like ripped off, and you've got like the metal skull showing, little lights flashing on it.
Oh, rude. Okay. I'm gonna try and jump on his back, pull the knife out, and try to stab him in his robot neck.
Cool. Let's go D20.
Okay. A 10.
Yeah, you go to jump on his back, and you don't quite reach his neck, so you kind of just like scramble down his back.
Yep. Okay.
And he's just gonna like spin around and try to backhand you.
I'm gonna try and block him again.
Okay, D8.
Oh my god, a 2.
Math. I think that's a success. Alright, so you do manage to like put your arm up just in time, and you kind of like get pushed back and you kind of slide a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grab him by his arm and flip him, like just try and
Like
just
judo
throw
kind of
down,
stuff?
just throw him down.
Okay. D20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a 20.
It's alright. Yeah. It's technically a success. So you do grab his arm. You don't really like do a whole like flip over kind of thing.
Mhm.
You kind of just like drag him down to the ground in front of
Okay.
you.
Hey, that'll do. That'll do. That's fine, as long as he's down. I am going to then try and I'm just going to try and stab him in the head with the knife.
Okay. Go D10.
That is a 5.
Okay. You try to stab down, and he kind of like headbutts at the same time, and kind of like pushes your hand away.
Okay. I'm gonna just keep trying again to stab him.
He's gonna like try to get up and like in like a forward momentum to try and like tackle you at the same time.
Okay. In that case, if he's trying to get up, I'm gonna try and flip behind him as he's trying to get up, so I can scramble on his back as he's getting up, so he can pick me up. Then I'm not jumping, and then try to stab him.
Let's go D12.
Okay. That is a 3.
Yeah, whatever it is you all just said did not work.
Okay.
And he manages to like just tackle you and like bring you down to the ground. So he's now like basically pinning you down to the ground.
Okay. Okay, and my arms would be pinned then, I gather.
Your arms are so he would have got you like under the chest area, so your arms would be like above him, kind of like this.
Okay. I'm gonna try and squeeze his head. I'm gonna like Game of Thrones, just squeeze his head.
What, like
Just gonna-
thumbs in the eyeballs and everything?
I'm just gonna try and squeeze his robot head and squash it.
All right, D20.
Okay. Oh my god. A 14.
Okay. So what is that? I don't know math. Why did I make these rules? His skull is way too dense to push in.
Okay.
But you do manage to put your thumbs in his eyes and blind him that way. So he's kind of like let up a little bit off you to try to like stand up again.
Okay. I'm gonna try and kick him in the kneecaps to knock him down. If I can. If my legs could do that. Where I am.
D10.
Okay. That's 6.
Yeah, you try, and it's a bit too hard.
Okay.
He's going to blindly just try to like stomp down on top of you.
I'm gonna try and slide away. Slide out of. Just slide away.
Why not? Just slide away.
And then try
Gravity
and
doesn't
sneak
matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide away and try and sneak away and just keep making, like, maybe throw some things to distract him if I'm successful.
All right, D6.
Okay. A 5.
Yeah, you defy gravity again and just kind of like zoom to the side.
Okay.
With no real
I
movement.
just grab a couple of things and kind of throw them past him the other way, and then I will start tiptoeing out of the building.
Okay. Let's go D8 to see how well you sneak.
Okay. An 8.
Yeah, you are master of the sneak.
Yes.
He's there basically just like stomping in random areas where you've been throwing things. He like runs over and tries to like... He's getting very frustrated, you can see.
I'm just like, just leave.
Are you going to go after...
Yeah, I'm going after the old
Milton?
man. I'm sure he hasn't gotten far. He's old and decrepit, so
Yep, you run out and you can kind of see him just like whistling happily to himself.
I start running after him.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna push him over. I'm gonna run at full speed and push this.
So you're not being quiet?
At this, no, not anymore. I'm gonna run over and just push him down. I don't care if he's an old man. He's an evil old man.
Just turns around and looks at you and goes, ah! You just like barge into him.
Pretty much, yeah. Just gonna send him flying.
Did I say he had a cane? Because he has a cane now.
Look, do you know what? It doesn't even make me feel bad for pushing him over.
But yeah, he's just like falls down on the ground. He's just like, please have mercy on me.
No.
Right.
And I stomp.
Take
and
this.
can I just?
And like at the end of the cane, like a little spike comes out and tries to like stab up at you.
Oh, I'm just gonna stomp on his neck.
Okay, cool. Do it at the same time.
Just yep.
Let's go to D20.
Okay.
See what happens.
An 18.
You crush this evil old man's larynx and esophagus and everything else that goes on in the throat area. He does manage to stab you, but it's only kind of like in the inner thigh kind of area.
Okay.
But for you, who doesn't really have any arteries or anything to worry about, it does nothing.
I just like, oh, my pants.
Yeah. And he's there. He's dead. You have killed him.
Amazing.
You have avenged your resistance that you hardly even knew about.
I just hardly knew him. I'm gonna take his cane. And does he have like a vehicle anywhere? Like,
Oh yeah, there's definitely like a Cruella de Vil kind of obnoxious old car there that he was kind of like jauntily making his ways toward.
Can I steal the car keys and his wallet?
You can, and you do.
I'm gonna take them and yeah, I'm gonna jump in the car and I don't know where I'm going.
I think we'll leave it there.
Right off into the sunset.
Right into the sunset. Are you gonna go back for Bonehead or anything?
No, he's just gonna be.
He'll just pine away for you for the rest of his days.
Yeah. He was a bit too old for me, and I'm an android kind of thing. I don't know. I didn't know.
You were older than him, he was kind of like a young punk kid.
Okay, maybe yeah. No, I don't want to be a cougar or anything.
Yeah.
He's got his whole life ahead of him. You know.
Dragged down. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of stinky.
He's got his like ambitions that you would just keep him from and everything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, being a crime lord, that sort of thing.
Takes
it's
up a
not
lot
my
of time.
thing. Yeah, it does. I need commitment.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me, Iris. That was very fun.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I went murder hobo a bit there. which is pretty standard for me. I'm just like, I'm going to kill this person. They're going to have to
Shoot
die.
him in
I'm
the
so
head.
sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just going to have to shoot them. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's what this whole game is all about.
Look, it was me or him, so. And I chose me.
Cool. Well, if the folks at home want to vote for next week's genre and setting, they can go to woodcarvergaming.com.au/amnesia and you can vote for it. Because audience participation is so fun.
Yep. We need to know what we're doing next time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, cool. That's
Cool. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
it. Bye-bye.